Well, my mesh will support 8,000 stitches in a 4x4 or 10,000 in a 5x7. So I've got 10,000 stitches covered with this one. Now my perfect stick supports 15,000 stitches in a 5x7 hoop. So together I've got 25,000 stitches with a stabilizer. Well, if he's 36,000, I'm 11,000 short of a good design, correct? Yeah. And you think that Floriani girl's just trying to get me to buy more stabilizer. It'll turn out fine. That's plenty of stuff. So you'll stitch him out and he will look fine with the 25,000 stitches worth. But the first time you wash him, he's going to do one of two things. He's going to do the hammock. You've all got those designs that sink in that you press the fire out of before you wear them. Or he will do the wave. Okay, both of those are technical terms for not enough stabilizer. He is 11,000 stitches short. So what you need to do is you need to put a floater underneath the hoop. Now you can go buy a medium tearaway. Floriani has a medium tearaway, very inexpensive, has no fuse on it, and you just slip a piece under. Or those bigger scraps that I told you to save, they make good floaters. Slide it under your hoop and lay it on the feed dogs. It's called floating and it's legal. Now I've got a medium tearaway here, which is 15,000. I've got perfect stick at 15,000 and my mesh at 10,000. So I have 40,000 stitches worth of stabilizer in a 5x7 hoop with a 36,000 stitch design. Yes, ma'am.
What if you have a 6 needle? It's totally different. You couldn't float
Sure
it.
you do. You put binder clips and you float it right up there. Absolutely. I have a 6 needle.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
What about the topping?
You put water-soluble topping. It's in it. We top everything we stitch. And toppings are not stabilizers, so they don't support any stitches. They only support loft. Yes, ma'am.
Because I haven't done any, I don't know how it works, but when you say you float it, do you just cut a piece smaller than the hoop?
Just bigger than my design field. Yes, it's smaller
And
than the
then does
hoop.
that gets attached?
Yes, because remember, I did this first. Okay, here is what happens. If you do not do the registration dance first, and you put a piece under there, I promise you, it can fold up 64 times in a wad this big, in a space only this wide. Don't ask me how. If you let it register the design first, then you float it, when you push that button, the first thing that happens is that needle goes down and picks it up and it will stitch it through your design.
You don't attach it to anything.
No, you don't have to attach it, just lay it on the feed dogs. If you're doing a 6 needle, you do have to put binder clips to hold it to the hoop, because you don't have feed dogs to lay it on. Now that we've done that, we're going to take old Santa off the machine. I'm going to tear away my tearaways, because that's what they do. Now under Santa, I have 3 layers of stabilizer. I have mesh and 2 tearaways. Now I want you to see how soft Santa is. And I could put him in one hand. I'm going to show you my little penguin. He's 40,000 stitches. Now look at how I can hold these. And even after I've scrunched them up, they'll come right back out. They will not sink in. They won't pucker up. They're perfect because I stabilized them according to the stitch count, and they're soft.